Hello, I'm Dave, and today I want to continue our words or vehicles journey with the word engagement. Now, I began the last time that we were together using the word communication, and we defined communication and its purpose. But today, I want to share the first pillar that supports all communication, and that word is engagement. Now, let me ask you, have you ever shared something that you thought was important or walked away feeling like the other person or people weren't interested or just didn't get it? Well, I have several times. It was very discouraging, so I get it. I knew I had something of value to tell others, but for some reason, I wasn't connecting with the people very well. Now, I found out that it wasn't the other person's job to connect with me, and I learned how to communicate with them by understanding what engagement is and how to do it. I want to share with you a couple principles and tips that I've learned along the way to help you be a better communicator. I learned that most people like to learn new things, but don't really like somebody who thinks they know what's best for them, telling them what to do. We all want to know three things from somebody before we allow them to tell us what we should do. And the first is, do you care for me? Secondly, can I trust you? Sure, you might be a caring person, but are you credible? And third, we want to know from the person speaking to us, can you help me with my problem or my struggle? Remember, no one cares how much we know until they know how much we care. Caring for others begins the process of trust. When we trust others, we're more likely to listen to what they have to say because we think they might be able to help us. So to begin any connection, we must engage people by being able to say yes to those three main questions. The second tip I want to share is that to connect with others, we have to start by establishing common ground. We must relate to where the other person's at, so what we say must be relevant, no matter how earth-shattering it might be at the time. And remember this, humor is a great tool to connect with others when appropriate. Now, you might not think you're that funny, but when we don't take ourselves too seriously and can laugh at ourselves for our screw-ups, it frees others to do the same. Now, we can all relate to messing up, and using humor to poke fun at ourselves is a great way to connect. The third tip is to do a motive inventory. Ask yourself why you want to say what you're about to say. This means we must check our egos. Is what we're about to say about us, or is it something that will really add value to those that we're speaking to? So ask yourself before you speak. Do I want to impress others, or do I want to impact them and improve their lives? Make it your goal to engage others by caring for them, being credible, and being helpful rather than trying to be impressive. And remember, no one likes a know-it-all. In a future Words or Vehicles episode, I'll discuss listening, the fifth pillar of communication, and how it plays a vital role in engagement because it helps us relate to others and establish a common ground to speak from. People like myself who love to teach and share information might be burning to say something at times, but if what we want to say doesn't relate to the other person, we should stay quiet and listen. When we do, we often find that we can actually help the other person with what we know because we can now tie it to them and their current situation. Remember, care before you speak, be credible with what you say, and be helpful. Look for common ground. Make sure what you say relates to others and discipline yourself to be a better listener. Now, if you do, you'll see your engagement with others improve. Now, thanks for being with me today. Join me in the next video and word journey about communication's second pillar and the importance of being authentic with others.